Goodbye for now, Columbina. I hope you have a wonderful night.
I will. Everyone else. And... me? Are these... my memories? I can't touch them. It's as if we're separated by some impenetrable power.
Over here! Over here!
But the people in these memories pass right through me. Just like when I disappeared. If only I had known what would come to pass after that. Even so, I should still take a look around. Just being back here. It gives me the strength to keep going.
Welcome home, Moon Goddess. Oh, you're the genuine article. Alice was right. This moon prayer night was worth watching after all.
Oh, yes. That was the fortune-telling stall run by Barbeloth from the Hexen Circle.
Please, draw the first lunar arcana. This represents destiny and is the foundation for the divination as a whole.
My destiny. I believe the card I drew was the moon. Now that I think about it, Barbeloth's divination was absolutely right. It's almost time to draw the last card. The one that represents... That was the card that popped out on its own. From here, I think. Kuvaki Pulse? What?
Fascinating. I've never encountered this before in my role as a diviner.
What's going on? Did that card leave the deck? Because of my influence? All I did was try to touch it, and then... Maybe this memory space is not untouchable after all. Are there weak points in the bit? Or... is it possible that there's more to this space than my memories alone?
This card is death.
I need to get to the bottom of this. I'll try touching something else. Is this... the wind? No, it's gravity. It's pulling me outwards. No, Traveler!
Paimon, listen to me. From the bottom of our hearts, we are so sorry. We completely understand how you must feel. The Traveler is trapped, and we all feel responsible.
Don't say that! Paimon's not a little kid! You didn't leave him behind on purpose! There was nothing you could do! But... He's all alone in there! What if something happens to him? What are we gonna do then? We've barely spent any time apart since we met. Is he gonna... die?
We must find a way to rescue him. We were all involved in the operation where he was captured, and we do not abandon our comrades. That being said, it won't be easy. Through conversation with the others on our return, we've arrived at Dottore lab has clearly been in operation for a lot longer than we realized. We found many monster samples stored there. We also know that through his contact with the phantoms of Hyperborea, using this knowledge, he then fashioned an artificial moon marrow to serve as a replacement for the frost moon beyond the sky. Unlike Columbina, Dottore is not being rejected by Teyvat. And even with 2 of the 3 moon marrows, his power far exceeds all of ours combined. Once his 3rd moon marrow is complete, Dottore will have completely seized the authority of the 3 moons. Teyvat's most primordial powers will then be in his grasp.
Does that mean...
I'm afraid so. No one could have predicted this level of insanity. Not even from Dottore. And unfortunately, his insanity is coupled with an intellect and ambition that not even his peers in the Fatui.
This is dire.
The trouble's already begun, I'm afraid. I'm convinced.
The only thing more frustrating than facing down evil is knowing that it will surely come. But not knowing.
The Doctor is guilty of numerous crimes at Mondstadt as well. One of our knights, well, former knights. His ideology and methodology are a danger to...
He doesn't see them as his own people. That's why.
Right. He views other... Granted, he's hardly the only harbinger to pursue their own interests. We all do. And Her Majesty is gracious enough to permit it. Still, Her Mercy had... Dottore's actions have gone beyond even what the Fatui could have imagined. Usurping divine authority to become a god. For a servant of the Tsaritsa, that goes beyond being disloyal. It's treason. We can't expect him to heed the Tsaritsa's will once he gains the 3 Moons' authority. Even we Harbingers consider him the most self-interested.
Poor Traveler. Of all the people to get caught by... We have to go save him right now!
Paimon, I promise you, we are with you all the way.
I get how you feel. I do.
Right. We can't even guarantee he's still at his research center. Before... I'll find...
Paimon knows, but... She's so scared. He might be the strongest person Paimon knows, but he's still human.
Then think things through before you stick your neck out. Unless you want to lose your head.
Sandrone.
Miss Sandrone, you're okay?
Put the stuff over there. And be gentle with it. Am I okay? As you can see, I've had to move my whole livelihood out of the Experimental Design Bureau. It's been swallowed up by Dottore's energy field. If I'd left it any longer, I probably would have gotten... Ugh! Dottore always goes a little loco when he finds a shiny new toy. Not that he'd ever admit that. But this time... Just go ahead and...
Sorry! Paimon's not trying to make a scene, it's just...
Oh, Paimon.
Let it all out. There's no shame in it.
Okay then, while the baby of the group is having a moment, how about the grown-ups get to work?
You've made a discovery?
Polonia, scan. You, hand, now.
Oh, I thought you'd never ask, my lady.
Curses! You're next, then you. Dottore. Hey, you son of a... He's done something to us! Everyone who...
I don't feel anything unusual at the moment. Does that mean it hasn't activated yet?
My best guess is Dottore created it using the Moon Goddess's powers. 1 second, analyzing. Ugh! That freak...
So, what twisted game is he playing this time?
The moment I analyzed the energy composition, some encrypted text appeared, and when I deciphered it according to the Fatui standard encryption protocol, I got the following message. Feel free to run, or you will perish.
He's mocking us.
Yep, he loves to toy with people. Only in this case? But I didn't detect any murderous intent or malice either in the message or the curse's energy. As if this is him.
Or perhaps all people are cowards in his eyes. Maybe he thinks the threat alone.
What a despicable person.
If I may. As unhinged as Dottore may be, he has always exercised great patience with the objects of his interest.
I remember a comment he made when we first arrived in Nodcry. He said, "This world is, on the whole, an exceedingly dull place." Presumably, they interest him because they're unknown quantities. He wants to understand as much as he can about them.
Agreed. The Traveler is Tevat's 4th descender. All Harbingers are aware of this. Since Dottore took such pains to capture the Traveler, he is unlikely to kill him right away.
Okay, but we still have to do that rescue operation.
Of course. I also think we need to read between the lines with Dottore's message. If he's encouraging us to run, that means we mustn't leave Nodcry under any circumstances. My guess is, his curse will only trigger if we leave.
We've discovered multiple energy fields. Albedo is still attempting to analyze their structure. He told me to report back first. Each field is slowly growing, swallowing up more of the surrounding area in the process. And the pace of their expansion has increased since we first examined them. He's probably trying to swallow Nodcry whole.
His nefarious ambition knows. If this continues, the whole of Tevat will be in trouble, not just Nodcry.
The loss of Columbina could not have come at a worse time. Do we think she's truly gone for good?
She entered the space beyond the moon gate. No one...
Don't be ridiculous. If I know her, she's busy finding a way back as we speak just so she can annoy me. She isn't dead.
Whatever has become of her. The fact remains that we are 2 comrades short on the eve of a decisive battle.
We need to find out the Traveler's location. But there is also other work to be done.
Agreed. Whatever Dottore's planning, we have to get the local populace somewhere safe. So, as well as a rescue mission, we have to organize a mass evacuation at the same time.
It would be best if someone could approach leaders of neighboring nations and negotiate emergency asylum for Nodcry's inhabitants. Can anyone handle that?
Snezhnaya is one option. I'll see what I can do.
This would be so much easier if the Traveler was here. No! Stop thinking like that, Paimon. Paimon will join you. She's pretty well connected thanks to the Traveler. Maybe it'll come in handy. Either way, that's what the Traveler would do if he was here. Back here again. That gravitational force that pulled me back. Is this where it came from? When I saw that memory of Moon Prayer Night, I think I influenced reality. What if only I could... Well, even so, I have to keep moving forward. Back to fingerprints from last time isn't showing up. What am I missing? Looks like I need to gather these scattered fragments. It worked! Hopefully I can stay inside for a bit longer this time.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
What? This doesn't look like Moonprayer Night.
Extra, extra! Latest issue of the Nasha Express!
I don't think I've ever been here. Maybe this space isn't comprised of my memories after all. There aren't any festive decorations around. Is this Nasha town after Moonprayer Night ended? Did Dotori's plan not affect the town? Or is no one aware of what happened because he used the Three Moons' authority? Let me see if I can influence anyone else.
So, what do we do next?
Wait, that voice. Paimon?
The most important thing right now is to find that mage.
Lauma the Traveler and Mr. Varga are here too.
I'd better go pay the fatui of...
Traveler!
Columbina?
I made contact. It's me, Columbina.
Huh?
Traveler?
Let's go!
Huh? Wait a moment. This is what happened when I disappeared. I stood right over there, thinking that no one would ever... It was only when he called my name that I decided to follow them. But is it really possible that from in here, if I keep... It's that gravity again. Every time I influence reality within that space, this force intervenes. It's as if... It's trying... I'm getting... I'll just have to... Come on,
Suddenly, I've been plunged into... It feels...
Look at you, standing so still in total silence. I almost... Hello there, traveler.
He seems to be in a good mood. Wait, what's that?
Ah, so you noticed. This is the completed Trilune. 2 primordial moon marrows and 1 artificial specimen. You are wary of it. Good. You performed well in that recent battle. Brave and reckless as always. Courage is the sign of a true hero. And impulsiveness is the hallmark of those who strive to advance. I say this not to belittle you. Most creatures are far more timid.
3 moon marrows? Does that mean...
Well spotted. What do you think? For a replica I built myself, I dare say it looks the part.
Dottore, are you planting illusions in my mind?
I have no interest in fooling your eyes. On the contrary, I hope to show you the true essence. Is this not a beautiful city? All available data indicates your values and worldview conform with the mainstream. This kind of society should be quite to your taste.
False beauty is deceitful. Lies are to no one's taste.
I wonder, is it your moral standards that are too high? Or your expectations of reality? Answer me this. If someone existed in a sweet dream...
That's pure sophistry. It has nothing to do with your action.
As I suspected. You have yet to understand all of this for what it
What do you want from me?
You sound impatient.
If it's not, then why haven't you...
I'm delighted you recognize that fact. I believe we last squared off in Sumeru. Ah, the memories. How time flies. I'm not surprised that people laud you as a hero, but I suspect there's more to it than that. Oh, but to be...
Do you always give your opponent an appraisal before you deal...
Call it a long-time habit. I'm a researcher, and one of my duties is to give an objective assessment. But you misunderstand. I just want to talk. Think back to Tartaglia, Arlecchino, Capitano, Columbina, and now even Sandrone. You've worked with each of them in the past. I believe you can work with me.
What makes you so sure?
Well, why not? Should the good associate only with the good and the bad befriend only the bad? I like to think we could have a more mature relationship than that. Surely you don't think all your relationships are grounded in friendship or shared ideals? Morality, ambition, dreams... People have plenty of words to embellish the nature of their relationships. But once you break free from those ethical frameworks, you will see that the only thing connecting the two of you is mutual benefit. And that is what I'd like to talk.
We're finally getting into it. He's probably been planning to kill. He has the authority. You say you're a god, but you also speak of mutual benefit. What could a god want that the three moons cannot provide?
Excellent question. But before I answer, gaining Columbina's allegiance was a rare and extraordinary feat. But the Moon Marrows are now in my hands, and I have the edge over her. Identity and lineage may have been a thing of glory in the old world, but they were also shackles that prevent... So what is it that the Three Moons cannot grant you? What stops you?
I don't make deals with lying psychopaths.
That's quite an accusation. Are you expecting me to get angry with you? Well, this is one aspect. In the past, my less mature self might have been disappointed, perhaps, but things are different now. Just as the rich do not quibble with the poor, I no longer find human relationships end with conflicts of emotions and interests. I have ascended to the highest heights and laid claim to unprecedented horizons. And you were no ordinary... Allow me to show you the world, Descender. To stand, walk, jump, sit, and lie down. These are the most common of behaviors. Have you ever wondered why we were born following such laws? Who stipulated that we could not fly instead of walk?
Water jet!
Someone of your talent and one wounded by a blade will die from blood loss or infection, and one who falls into a lake will drown in agony. The elderly wallow in solitude, and the solitary age faster. Eventually new life is born. Only these four divisions anchor the world and shackle those who live in it. All who live yearn for equality, but unless the gods prostrate themselves and profess that they are mere servants of the living, Equality can never exist. Who makes the rules we must live by? Who has the right to restrict us? The limits of the body can be rejected.
Yeah!
How does it feel to be among those with absolute power? You cannot conceive the extent to which your flesh hinders your mind and spirit. Only by discarding our useless, primitive eyes can we perceive a new world. How narrow-minded we all were in the past. Why should the final answer of the world not be the power that predates those of life, death, time, and space? The power of the Triloon. Through it, I have glimpsed new experimental possibilities. Nature suppressed, authority exiled, souls controlled. You know, I heard recently that a group of critics reviewed countless stories and drew an interesting conclusion. In fact, long before this, fanatics are trampled down for their transgressions, and those who transcend are rebuked for their audacity. But all sacrifices made during my experiment, think about it. After all, what value do perfection and purity really have? I say, better to be governed by a flawed humanity than a gnosis. The true seeker of knowledge is the villain. I'm sure many...
Because I'm a descent...
Exactly. Very clever.
But what does that got to do with you?
I do not... And yet, you have traveled to all corners of the world and met many people. Along the way, there have been moments when you were misunderstood or even became a wanted criminal. And all the while, you fight and toil. Surely you must sometimes grow...
We're complete...
How does that? Think of all the novel things I've managed to create. Like the artificial moon marrow.
Take that back! She's gone because of your action!
I didn't say that to anger you. Though admittedly, I don't see what there is to be angry about. Anything... I know what your ultimate goal is. You wish to walk the path your sister walked, and seek answers from her at the...
Someone like you could never understand what it feels like to care about another person.
Perhaps not. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I could find your sister right now, bring her before you, and make her give you the answers you seek.
Don't be so presumptuous. You'll never begin to understand...
Oh, no. This is no presumption. I'm only offering what I know is possible, but it seems like you would sooner continue with your journey through this world. Do you truly desire this journey? Or is it simply a necessary process for... Think of all the time and energy you have spent, everything you've had. Yes, you have made many friends. But do they ever spare a thought for the void in your heart and what you want is not friends. It is family. I, on the other hand, am far more considerate. Join my experiment, and in return, I will bring your meaningless journey and all its struggles to an end.
This is a malicious attempt to manipulate me. But at the same time, he's stating some very... Of course he's right about my predicament. How can I deny it? I have faced ungrateful strangers, never-ending troubles, an endless quest for answers. I want to see her. After wherever you are right now. Do you miss me too?
All right, everyone. Our next mission is clear. We need to contact all the major organizations.
The residents of Nodcry are quite... Miss Lauma.
Agreed. We will reach out to... As for those...
The Voynich Guild has dealings. Yehoda.
My wish has come true.
Well...
Boss, wait!
Oh,
Well...
Are you? Who will see to our other work if we're all busy?
Well, Nefer...
What makes you think
I'll need it.
that's quite enough?
I bet we're in...
Loading schedule. Store essential local research data and technology samples, then escort the people to... Understood. I will execute this to the best of my abilities.
Great stuff. Thank you, ladies.
I've contacted the Lightkeepers.
As for me, I guess I'll be making an early return to Sumeru. I think it's important that someone informs the Dendro Archon of what's going on in Nodcry.
Roger that. Someone should inform Mondstadt, too. Mr. Duran, can I trust you to handle that? I think you fly faster than any of us can run. As an added incentive, get there fast enough and I'll see about getting your gliding exam waived.
Really? Ha! Mission accepted, sir.
I intend to stay behind and help Miss Androni with her research. She has some
She recognizes your expertise, then. I wish you
Thank you. In truth, I was surprised to hear her express an interest in subject matter outside of machines.
I believe she has been investigating some Fontanian technology recently. She made a point of bringing the relevant materials with her when she left the Experimental Design Bureau. She's sorting through everything in her room as we speak.
I should mention that we have one other friend who isn't present. He hasn't made his position in all of this clear. But if we know anything about him, he's likely investigating on his own.
Paimon's been very quiet today. But I know how close she and the Traveler are with the Natlanese. She should come with us to the border.
Okay. Paimon will do her best.
Make sure to heed Sandrone's warning. Many of us have been cursed by Dottore. As such, under no circumstances should anyone cross national borders. Remain within Nodcry. That aside, personally, I have faith in Columbina. Things look grim, sure, but who knows how it'll play out. Same goes for rescuing the Traveler. Both of them are important allies and friends. We'll be counting on you to gather intel on them, Miss Nefer.
Oh, wonderful. You're all here.
That voice again! Nicole? Whoa, that was loud! And it came out of nowhere. So mysterious.
Sorry, this is the only way I can speak to you all right now. We're still facing quite a catastrophe here at the world's borders. Alice has roped in every Hexen Circle member she can get a hold of. Except for me. I quote, "You love talking, don't you? Well, now it's finally your time to shine. Take these. Make sure the whole party gets one each. You'll be in charge of making sure everyone stays connected."
Huh? Is this?
Scanning. Unknown device. Analyzing. Unknown device. Conclusion. Cute. Affirmative. It is cute and good. I believe that I quite like it.
This is no ordinary Dodo communication device. It's my very own special modified version, specifically... It will allow us to communicate...
What astounding technology. Am I right in assuming that it really...
Yes, exactly. Right on cue, Albedo. I'd love to brag to you all about how it all works. But no, that's all from me. Head off as soon as you're ready. I'll be staying here to keep watch, and I'll be sending you my blessings.
Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself. You are most considerate, Master. If you saw me, why didn't you say something? I was curious to see how long you could sit still for. Also, shouldn't you have managed to sense me approaching?
That would be a first. You always seem to appear out of thin air without making a peep. Also, how many times do I have to tell you not to address me as master? I don't qualify.
I beg to differ. Why should a young man so well-versed in social graces as yourself not be—
Please, Lord Flint. I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love—
In all sincerity,
It's the situation—
we just held a strategy meeting.
In short, we need—
I only hope—
We do. Old man Nikita—
Good. If you've got something to say—
You mentioned that you have something else. How—
I doubt it will—
I know you're a lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others in times of crisis. But I have a feeling, however bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. But from the sounds of it, you don't— I don't mean to pry, and it's probably none of my business. But whatever it is you're intending, you don't have to go through with it, you know.
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
What? No. What?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit—
Frankly, Sir Flint, I am furious. You're making—
Indeed I am.
And what? I told you, I'm furious.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger?
Then allow me to express my sincerest regret. Come by the lighthouse sometime. We'll catch ourselves a few—
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh my. This doesn't bode well.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People were amazed that you returned safe and sound. They've been debating whether you're even human.
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of crises. When you say people, do you mean other—
Fine. I'll be frank. You're—
Heavens.
You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all—
A sound plan.
Just promise me you'll come back in one piece. All right?
For you, Master Ilua. How could I refuse? Also, please pass my regards on to our colleagues. Tell them, thank you all for your assistance. Please put safety first as you proceed with the operation.
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality.